Hi, I'm Kat Kremser with CreativePro, and in today's quick tip in Adobe Illustrator, I'm going to show you two of the best ways to share a group of colors with your clients or collaborators. So I have a set of sample swatches here, and this could be brand colors that you want to share with your client, or colors that you want to put into a color guide or share with a colleague that's going to work on the same design. And I'll just go ahead and select all of these. And over here in my swatches panel, there's a button at the bottom called New Swatch Group. I'm just going to click on that. And you'll want to make sure that Convert Process to Global is unchecked and Include Swatches for Tints is unchecked. And I'll go ahead and click OK. And now we have a brand new swatch group with these colors. I'm going to delete the initial swatches, and we'll just work with the swatch group that we have here. The first trick I want to show you is brand new to Illustrator 2025. If you click on the folder to select the whole swatch group and go up here to your drop-down menu in the swatches panel, you'll see a new option called Create Swatch Info. If we click on that, it'll bring up a few options for us. I'm going to leave all of these at default just to show you how it works, but you can change the size that the swatches show up, and you can check and uncheck these options depending on which types of color info you want to share. And you can switch the stacking from vertical to horizontal and adjust the spacing if you'd like. I'll go ahead and click Create to show you what this does. And that gives us this beautiful set of color info that we can add to a brand guide or share just as is with anyone else who needs to work with these colors. This is all just live text, so you can of course change the font if you want to make it the brand font or anything else to make it look a little prettier before you share. But this is a really handy feature that previously needed a custom script, and now you can just do this right in Illustrator. Now that's all well and good if people are going to be typing in the codes to get these colors or sampling from this image, but there's also an easy way to share these colors so that you can use them in your own documents and in other Adobe programs and easily share them with anybody else working in the Adobe ecosystem. So again, we'll go ahead and come up to our swatches palette here and select our group. And there's a button here down at the bottom that says Add Selected Swatches and Swatch Groups to My Current Library. Now, if we click this, you'll see there is one little gotcha here. We didn't add the swatch group to the library because they have a maximum of 5 colors. I'm not sure why, but that is something to look out for. So there's 2 ways to handle this. Number 1, you can click on an individual swatch and click the Add Selected Swatches button to add those individually. Or you can break up your swatch groups if you prefer. And if I go ahead and select the last 2 in this group and just click a new folder, that will bring those down. And then I can select both of these groups and again click my Add Selected Swatches and Groups to Library. And now I've got all of these down here. Now let's say you have just started a new document and you want to use these color themes that you've saved in your library. It's a little bit unintuitive. A lot of people like to try and drag and drop, and that doesn't actually do anything. So what you need to do is go here to your color themes, right-click on those, and then you can just individually add color to swatches or add themes to swatches. And then that will bring those swatches into your document's swatches palette so that you can go ahead and use those. And the nice thing about the Libraries tab is that you get this in all of your Adobe apps. So if you want to use these in InDesign or Photoshop, etc., you have access to those as well. Now, if you want to add a colleague or a client to share these colors with, you can hit this button here, and then you can just go ahead and add their email and go ahead and change whether they can just edit or view. And then you'll click Invite. And that's a great way to share specific brand colors across different programs and even across your organization so that everyone has those colors and they can just go ahead and click them without typing in any RGB info or CMYK info to get those correct swatches in every document. So it can be a real time saver.
Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a like and subscribe to our channel. And for thousands more how-to articles and tutorials, visit our website, creativepro.com, and become a member today. Thanks for learning with us.